Yeah, it was my first time outside in 5 days yesterday, I realized. So that probably wasn't too healthy, but whatever. I went to Mystic, Connecticut. I went to dinner with my parents last night. So very cute little town.
Did you get see the aquarium at all?
I
It's like
didn't, but I know that's a big thing. Went to some cute Italian restaurant. So that was good. It was good to get outside and get some fresh air and see some grass. But you don't.
Hi, Caitlin. Obviously, big game tonight. You've been in a lot of these kinds of situations. We talked about this yesterday, but I'm just curious now that we're within a couple hours, the thought process you have when it is potential, well, it would be one and done. And does that actually maybe bring out the best in you as we saw in Iowa time and time again? Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely do or die time. I think you feel it a little more. Obviously, game one, no matter which way it goes, you're going to have to play them again. But being here, we have to win to extend our season and to get it back home. And I think it's a great opportunity for us. You go back and watch the film, and we find so many ways where we can improve and have been a lot better offensively and defensively. And we know we could have been right there in that game. And hopefully we shoot the ball a little bit better tonight. You would like to think a lot of averages will play out for you. So I think that as a competitor, like you hate sitting around a couple of days, like you want to get to this game and you're really fired up for it. So I think that's the way our team's approaching it. And we know it's a great opportunity, but we also know it's a great challenge for us. But not anything you shy away from.
Go Doug, then we'll go Matt.
Caitlin, I know you said the other night that you saw that shots just didn't fall. They were good shots. You're happy with them. When you go back and watch the film, was even more so, man, that shot was good. Like it felt good from my hand. Like, do you take the same shots you took the other night? You're happy with those tonight if they're open?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like there was definitely some, and we went back and we watched, and we had, I think we calculated like 28 points where it was like kind of like a wide open look for us where we didn't execute. And say we make half of those, like that's 14 points right there. So yeah, you're definitely happy with some of the shots you get, but at the same time, we weren't happy with some other shots that we did get. So I think we got to work the offense a little bit more, got to play with more pace. I thought it was a lot of standing in our half court offense. Like it just didn't flow. It didn't feel good. I think for me, especially is just try to move, play a little faster, play with some more pace, make them have to guard us from side to side. I think it's gonna be really important. But yeah, I think overall we did get some good looks, but also there was a lot of ways where we could improve and definitely get more. So putting those two together, you hopefully it brings us some success tonight.
Go Matt in the front, then Scott in the far left.
Yeah, hi Caitlin. For you as a player on a night where your shot isn't going down, such as Sunday, do you prep any differently going into the next game?
No, I mean, I would love to shoot amazing every single game, and obviously some games are going to be great. Some games are going to be average. Some games will be a little low, below average. Some games are going to be bad, which that's how it was the other night. And as a shooter, yeah, it stinks, and you feel like you took good shots, but I was in the gym the last 2 days, and it feels good. So I think you approach it the same way you've been approaching it all season long. Like that's what's brought us success. That's what has brought myself success. So you don't change anything up. You don't start thinking too much. You just go out there and play and take the shot and shoot it with confidence and think every single one's going to go in. So I think the confidence aspect is going to be very important for our group as a whole, as we have to go in here and believe we can win and believe we can make shots as well.
Go Scott, then we'll go fourth row, middle in the back.
I think I saw where you made the half court shot too and shoot around. Does that or having a great shoot around often lead to anything, or
yeah, I mean,
does that not mean anything?
I feel like we always have good shoot arounds. I thought we had a great shoot around today. With optional workout the day before, and if you wanted to come in and get work, you could, and doing whatever you needed to make your mind ready for this game, your body, your mind ready for this game. Because like I said, it's 40 minutes. You got to go out there and get every single thing you have. But I feel like we had a really good shoot around. We, changed some things. We went through some different schemes that we can, try and what will help us be a little more successful. But like I said earlier, like we just made some scheme errors. And when you make those errors versus this team and then they make some shots, like they just feed off of that, and playoff basketball, like that's hard to recover from. So it's another key tonight that you can't make those little errors where you're supposed to be doing one thing and then you go into another. As a group, we have to stick to the scouting report.
Go fourth row in the back.
Caitlin, Coach Sides was talking about some of the players just getting outside, some fresh air, being in the casino for a few days. Were you able to take any day trips or at least walk outside?
Yeah, it was my first time outside in 5 days yesterday, I realized. So that probably wasn't too healthy, but whatever. I went to Mystic, Connecticut. I went to dinner with my parents last night. So very cute little town.
Did you see the aquarium at all?
I
It's
didn't, but I know that's a big thing. Went to some cute Italian restaurant. So that was good. It was good to get outside and get some fresh air and see some grass, but you don't realize like when you leave your hotel room, and obviously we walked the back way to practice. So like you're never outside, you're never smelling fresh air. So probably should have done that a little earlier, but glad I did it yesterday. But yeah, I think our team's made light of the situation, and obviously this isn't an ideal spot, not much around other than a casino and some shops. But we've had a lot of fun together, and honestly, the organization has put together some fun events for us that we've got to share as a team too. So that's been a lot of fun too.
Maybe we got time for one more in the front row on the right. Let me just go ahead and ask if we don't. Just go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to ask because I know you probably haven't had much time to think about this, but the game one set another viewership record for the W. And I'm just wondering, does the weight of that sort of play into having
I think it's blinders on and you're focused. I think at this point, me personally, I don't really sit there and wait for the viewership numbers to come out. I mean, maybe other people do. I was just like, cool. Close to 2 million people watching the game or whatever it was. I think it's, amazing. And I think it's what you would expect at this point of the season. With this has been a record-breaking year for the W in all sorts of ways. And it doesn't surprise me. Like the basketball's been really good. I think people were just so excited across the board about the playoffs and the matchups and the potential upsets and whatever it is, the great play, the great players that are in these series. So I think it'll continue to be something that people want to tune into and continue to watch. But I don't think it affects us by any means. It's like the arena is going to be sold out. There's going to be people watching on TV. You approach it as you do every other game. It's not any different for us.
All right. Thank you, everybody.